Good morning. It's another weekly installment of what's going on in the Austin real estate market with James Willoughby over here at the JW team. Got some interesting statistics today, primarily because we had July the 4th kind of muck things up a little bit because people were off. It was kind of a weird weekend because a lot of people took like 4 or even 5 days off in this beautiful Texas heat. So let's just jump right in. Let's look at what happened last week. So we're now at 9,500 listings. We listed just under 700 homes last week, which was down quite a bit from the week before with 881. Yet sold a few more than we actually listed at 743. So that's how many went pending. Make sure we say pending instead of sold. But that's down significantly from the almost 900 that we went pending the week before. So it showed, our active listing growth is down just a hair, just a couple, right? Five, six, seven, I guess. Seven fewer listings this last week than the week before. This graph kind of shows what's going on overall. Remember, this is the new pendings versus new listings. So you can see that both pendings and listings were down for the week. Not a surprise, as you'd guess. Closings, of course, we hit our peak closings in the last month, and then we had quite a few expired listings at the end of last month. So some people calling it quits. The weeks of inventory chart, you can see where it edged up because we had fewer pendings. Don't look to that as a trend. I think it's going to be like one of these holiday peaks like we had at the end of last year. So that's pretty normal. Interest rates have not really been cooperative. I know that short-term rates continue to go up, and I think we'll see some more adjustments upward on short-term. That usually helps the long-term rate, but talking to multiple people that are knowledgeable in predicting interest rates, we feel like rates are going to be pretty flat for the rest of the year. And the first possibility of rate decreases for mortgage rates is probably going to be beginning, Q1 of next year. The one thing that has been consistent is, we have seen some price growth. I think this will flatten out next month. This is June's numbers are in and in the books, and so you can see that we're definitely up on the median sales price. It's edged back up, and this right here, this bottom here, which was in February, these are really like end of year sales that just closed out, in January and February. So anyway, you can see where our market's pretty even with the end of last year and very close to where we were at in 2001. So as I've said before, this whole last year, the beginning of last year, was just kind of a blip, like a sales blip for sure, because prices have come down to those levels of pre-2022. And of course, I'm really tracking that median price pretty carefully. Now we're at 489 with not quite 2,800 units. And then you can see where our rates are at 6.67. So what do we got for the rest of the year? Well, all my school teacher friends, which I happen to have quite a few, they're all like doing their last minute vacations and so forth because it's back to school middle of next month. So they're getting prepared. Another couple of weeks, they'll be setting up classrooms and things will be winding down. Families will take their last time off before school starts. So we'll see that transitional market occur in August. It'll be fuzzy. It'll be a up and down every week. And then, of course, then September kicks in. Traffic patterns will get back to normal, and we'll get back to a normal market sometime in the end of September. So I predict a little turbulence about a month from now. it'll last for a month and a half. Then we'll get back into our fall market and maybe have a little bit cooler weather. Hopefully, we can only hope, and we'll go from there. So nothing too exciting, nothing too bad, and excited to report to you next week on what happens if we've bounced back up after the holiday slowdown. Talk to you then. Thanks. Bye.